This is some interesting ammo I've had for a pretty good while, but I've never fired any of it. AM32 Patrone 7.62 by 51 7.62 NATO, aka 308 Winchester. Anyway, it's I believe it's made in Germany, and a few years ago you could get this stuff dirt cheap. And what it is, it's got a it's a plastic case, plastic projectile, a powder charge inside, and it's got a metal case head that contains the primer, and I think it also contains the actual powder charge. I'm not sure, I don't remember how far the metal piece goes up in there, but it's just pressed into the plastic. And I've never fired any of it. My understanding on reading about it is that it was designed for the G3 rifle, and they made a special aluminum bolt to use in the G3 so that it would cycle with this ammo. And of course it would be a very bad idea to use that aluminum bolt with some real ammo, but anyway, I'm going to shoot it in my Mauser and see how it does. Like I said, I've had this box for a few years, but I've never even fired one, although I did dissect one of them. So let's see what it does. These don't want to feed in the Mauser. I don't know, it might would if I cycled it quickly, but I tried, pushing down on it with my thumb and helping it in, and that didn't work too well either. And like I said, if I cycled it quickly, it might would go, but I don't want to take a chance on breaking any of these on the way in, so it doesn't matter. I'll just feed them singly. Now, a Mauser being a controlled feed action, the extractor doesn't like to snap over the rim, so a non-controlled feed action will. But there's a trick you can do, and the safety is on, but it's not in the bolt lock position. But so you push it in as far as it'll go, and then you press on the back part with your thumb, back part of the extractor, and that gives it just enough to go ahead and close. It flexes the extractor out a little bit so it'll slip over the rim. So let's go ahead and try some of these and see what they do. Zoom in a little bit. And just fire a few rounds. Hopefully they'll work. Wow. It's pretty loud, but there is no recoil, which is not surprising. Make sure there's no bore obstruction, which there's not. They don't seem to do much damage. This is what they look like after firing. The interesting thing is one interesting thing is the rim is actually slightly small on these, which makes closing the bolt on the Mauser, getting the extractor to jump the rim, is a little bit easier than it would be with normal ammo. Let's use the foot-powered zoom function on this camera and go look at that water jug. That was 5 rounds. I think that's all I'm going to fire of these today. Okay. Yeah, I put several holes in it. So it's shooting reasonably close to point of aim. Thanks for watching.